Awakening with Brahma Kumaris.
Namaskar. Welcome to Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. You're watching Healer Within. Namaskar, sister.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti and welcome to Healer Within.
Thank you so much.
We were talking about awareness and I thought it's going to be very difficult because how can you be aware 24 hours all the time? Because thoughts are just happening. So how can I be aware of it? And how can I be all the time in attention? It's more of a tension, I thought. But I tried the meditation in the morning. I am peace. My original nature is love and peace. So these 2 points I should be able to carry the whole day today.
And all that we had to do was take care and remember. See, what is awareness? Remembrance of my original nature. So when I remember, earlier I was saying I want peace. And now I'm saying I am peace. So obviously 2 things will make all the difference. When I say I want peace, I'm continuously looking for it in my every interaction. I want happiness, so I'm looking for what to do, what to buy, so that I will get happiness. And when I understand I am happiness, now what do I have to do? I already have it, and because I already have it, I'll automatically use it.
I didn't even need to look for it. I didn't even put that effort.
To look for it.
I want it.
I want it. Absolutely. Yeah, we were not even making any effort. We were only looking for it, and we were asking other people to give it.
Yeah.
See, when we said, because they speak like this to me, I get disturbed. Because they behave like this, I get disturbed. How can I be peaceful? So I was not peaceful because of other people, and I accepted being disturbed. And I said, this is natural. So that belief system, that being disturbed is natural, changed the entire process, and I started living a disturbed life. And then the result of that was unhappiness. A result of that was illness in the disease, conflict in relationships. I accepted all that. Because I accepted this one belief system, when people are not nice to me, being disturbed is natural. So the result of all that was ill health, conflict in relationship. I said, this is obvious, no? This will obviously happen. How can I have a healthy body when my mind is not happy? And how can my mind be happy when people around me are not right? The whole chain changed. There is an entire process that is going on inside. Now we need to be aware of that process so that we will know. It's like a factory inside. I need to know what is the mechanism, what is the raw material, and what's the final product. So that if I want to change the quality of the final product, I'll take care of the raw material that I'm putting in inside. Like we saw thoughts, something which is happening constantly. Even when I'm sleeping, it's not stopping. Every thought that I create or a series of thoughts that I create is immediately followed by feeling. Let's say I say, what a beautiful place. So I'm feeling nice. And if I say, what ruins this is, I'm feeling horrible. So it's just the thought. The thought will create the feeling.
And now, feeling will create the action.
Attitude first, not action. These 3 things are inside: thought, feeling, and attitude. You know, people are talking about change your attitude towards life.
Can you just explain attitude?
It's like I can create 1 thought, 2 thoughts, 10 thoughts about you, 100 thoughts about you. Over a period of time, the kind of thoughts that I create about you will develop my overall attitude towards you. Let's say I say the world is a mess. It's such a useless place. Nothing seems to be right over here. Everyone seems to be going chaotic. A series of thoughts of this kind over a period of time has developed my negative attitude towards the world. And I said the world is useless. That's my final negative attitude. Somebody else will say, it's a beautiful place. Everybody seems to be so caring and loving. There's so much nice happening all over around me. So anyone who creates this kind of thoughts has developed a positive attitude. If I am very critical about people or about myself, I've developed a critical attitude. So if I've developed a dominating attitude, if I've developed a very submissive attitude, anyone can come and exploit me. It happens over a period of time. Now someone says, change your attitude. You cannot change your attitude. unless you've changed the thoughts which are creating this attitude. Now, as will be my attitude, then will be my action. What my attitude is towards you, accordingly I'll speak to you, behave with you. Now I've come into action. So 3 stages inside: thoughts, feelings, attitude. 4th stage, outside, action. Now, any action repeated number of times, habit. So thought to habit. All my habits put together, my overall personality. Started from thought, coming to personality. Now once this personality is ready, it's going out into work and family and everywhere. At every step, I'm creating my destiny. Because whatever I will do now, like you said earlier, we were saying, I want peace. So thought was, I want peace. Feeling was, I'm peaceless, I want peace.
But earlier, with the thought of I want, I always wanted someone else to give me.
Yeah, that's why I want.
A saint, a guru, a car.
Or a family.
Or a nice person to, live life with.
Absolutely.
Then if I'm not happy, I'll say, oh, my wife is not good, my children are not, always blaming.
Yeah, so always like this, I want.
I wanted, like a beggar. Taking a bowl around the world.
So one thought, I want peace. Feeling, I'm peaceless, life is miserable, I want peace. Attitude, similar. Action, always looking for peace. Becomes a habit, that becomes my personality. Now my destiny. Now what will be my destiny? I'm living a life of pain, always begging people for peace. This pain created internally has started affecting my body and has also started affecting my relationships, because I'm always demanding from people, you're not nice to me, that's why I'm unhappy. You're not behaving properly, that's why I'm unhappy. So always there will be a conflict. Relationships will always be little turbulent. This is my destiny. Now, change the thought. I am peace. I'm a peaceful being and I have to bring it out into every interaction. Thought changed, feeling changed, coming out into action, action changed. Now when I'm interacting with somebody, instead of asking them for peace, I'm being peaceful while talking to them. I'm not looking for peace, now I have it, so I'm using it. Personality changed, destiny, mind is rested, good sleep at night. Body obviously will start healing and responding very well. No expectations from people because I'm already peace and happiness. Now I'm radiating that. So expectations finished, acceptance started building in, destiny, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy relationships. So when we see this whole cycle, thoughts is creating my destiny. So awareness on thoughts increases. That if I start creating the wrong kind of thoughts, it's going to directly affect my destiny. Now thoughts also, from where do they arise? Like you said, they just keep happening, they just keep coming. So I have to check the raw material for my thoughts also. Where is it coming from? The deepest impact on my thoughts is of my belief system. What is my belief system about something? Earlier, my belief system was I am a body, I am a role, I am a relationship. So if I am a body, my body wants happiness, love. How will I get it? By what I eat, by what I drink, by what I wear. Everything changed. Now, changing and experimenting with a new belief system, I am a peaceful soul. So one belief system thought, I'm already peace. Destiny changed. So we have to be very, very careful of the belief systems that we live with in our life, because it's going to change this entire cycle. And of course, as we saw earlier, information, knowledge plays a very important role on the thoughts. These two factors, very dominant factors for creation of my thoughts. Information and belief system. Information is everything that we are taking in from everywhere around us, whether it's media, whether it's people. If I begin the day more with negative source of information, then try however hard in that cycle, positivity will not come in.
We have a firm belief that every thought we think, everything we create, every move we make, every step is predestined, even a cup of coffee. And that destiny is written by God and sent us on earth.
And this is one of our deepest belief systems. So now again I see, put it into that chain, God writes my destiny is my belief system. So the thought will be, everything that's happening in my life has been decided by
God.
So as I move towards in this whole cycle, whatever happens in the whole day, anything nice, thank you to Him. And anything not very nice, blame it on Him. And want something to change, put it to Him. Please change this, please do this. And then when it doesn't happen the way we want it, we say everything happens by the will of God. Put in your effort, leave the rest to God. Everywhere, every message that's coming on the mobile, every email that's circulating
You
on
see
the
my
net.
Facebook? Everywhere is God, 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 God. Why did you do this? God, why did you take away my child? Why did you take my father away? What did I do, God? What I must have done some kind of a sin that God is punishing me. God is torturing me. God, sorry, God. When God has become a villain here.
Oh yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
Because
the lie.
nobody says about the hero worship. Oh, you've given me this, you've given me a good body, good health, good money, good children, good wife, good business. No. One small thing wrong. Oh God, not me. Why me?
But that is our nature today, that good things that happen are easily forgotten and taken for granted. Let's say, for example, you do a lot of nice things for me, speak nicely to me, take care of me, behave nicely for me. I'll say that's natural. That's taken for granted. You're meant to be like that to me. But one day if you say something which I don't like, I will pick that up and I'll say, why did you say like this? How could you say like this? Conveniently forgetting 100 things which were said and done very nicely. So that part has become our nature, to forget all the nice things that I've done and catch on to things which were not pleasant. But important is to understand whether it's the nice things or whether it is the unpleasant things, are they being written by God for us? Because then we can decide, okay, we'll thank Him for this and probably be angry for Him,
Blame him for
blame Him for this, and then keep requesting Him for it. See, today if we look at our prayers, when I sit to pray to Him, I'm always requesting Him for something.
Give me this, give me that, give me this.
Change this, take care of my child, let him have a good future, let him get a good job, let my daughter get married, let her have a nice family, let everything be okay in her house. Every time asking. And if not all this, then asking for peace.
But why not?
Why not ask Him for it?
Why not ask God? And whom else will I?
Very true. Who else will
Where
I
do I
ask
go?
for it? Yeah, true. Because right from when I was a child, it was deeply ingrained into me, God gives us everything.
Yeah.
God decides everything that's happening. God is the creator of this world. Everything happens by the will of God. This was God's will.
But it must, if not God, somebody's will it is, no?
Somebody's will, yes. But let's think about it. Yes, it is possible that everything is happening by the will of God. That's also one possibility. There's so many possibilities. Important is that when we hear something, we need to also think about it a little bit. Think about it, see how much sense does it make, and most important, see it working around you. That yes, everything is happening by the will of God. Now see things happening around you. If God had to write everyone's destiny, what kind of a destiny would He write?
Equal.
Equal, very important. It will be equal because He's a parent, and a parent with children. So if a parent has to write the destiny of their children, he's not going to be
Partial.
biased, definitely. So if God had to write our destiny, He's going to be very impartial and He will write it equal for everybody. And today in the world,
Nothing is equal.
we're going to have somebody who hardly has anything to eat and someone who's traveling in their own charter plane. Too much of a difference. Someone who has an absolutely physically healthy body and someone who's been ill right from the day they were born. too much of a difference. This we have to check. So much partiality he's going to write. If you had to write the destiny of your child, one child, 2, 3 children, equal, very nice. But you have to write the destiny of one child. How would that destiny be?
Why forget the writing, the destiny? Day and night people work for the children.
For their children. So for what?
In
How would
India-
they want their destiny to
In
be?
India, they leave so much of property behind, and they buy gold, they don't eat, they don't enjoy life. They said, my children should enjoy.
So what do they want to write for their child? A perfect destiny.
Yes, of
Just
course.
think about it. Take 5 minutes, take a piece of paper and start writing your child's destiny.
Start from the best of the schools, best of education, best clothes.
Best. See?
try the
Best of everything. Best of school, best of education, best of clothes, best of health, best of relationships, best of career, best of success. I would want best of everything. So as a parent, I would want the best of everything for my child. Would any parent be able to write for their child that they fall ill repeatedly, probably born mentally or physically challenged? Somebody leaves the body at an untimely time of 20 years, 30 years. Someone's meeting with an accident. Someone is going through ups and downs through business repeatedly. Someone's going through a divorce. Somewhere something is happening to a woman. Would any parent be able to write a destiny like this for their child?
Sister, even a best friend will not curse you. Forget the parents.
No one will. No
So
one
why
will.
will God?
Absolutely. Most important, if God is a perfect being, God is my parent, no one can write a destiny of pain for somebody else. No one can write a destiny where there's so much ups and downs, so much fluctuation, so much pain, so much disturbance for somebody else. If God had to write our destiny, each one of us would have been living a perfect life today. Because a perfect being who is a parent, so a perfect parent, writing a destiny for their child would write a perfect destiny. And today, if we have to go and check any house, any family, we're not going to find a single family where every member is leading a perfect life. There's absolutely everything smooth. Something somewhere is happening which is disturbing. So we need to understand and think about it, see the destiny of people around us, see our own destiny, see what's happening in our life, and ask ourselves, can God write this kind of a destiny? And that's why there's so many question marks on God. How can God do this to us? Because the answer is that God has not done this to us.
Not only how, why?
Why? Yes.
Why me?
Why me? And then at that time, when we're going through these questions, why God has done this to me, someone will come and tell me very quietly, God is not happy with you. God is angry with you. Because if God was happy with you, then everything in your life would be going very smooth. If things are not smooth in your life, that means He's not in a good mood. He's not happy with you. And that's why He's writing something like this for you. And we believe that also. Yes, God is angry with me. And then more fear. God is angry with me. This one is angry, this one is angry, and now God is also angry with me.
Then you try to find the remedies.
Remedy.
How to make Him happy.
How to please God. And then they'll say, do this ritual, do this puja, go here, travel here, spend so much money so that you will appease the gods. So please the God, and then when God will be happy, then He will start writing a nice destiny for you. And we have been just listening to all this and not thinking, can this be possible?
Simple answer for the sister. Does Vivek Oberai, my son, does he pray, Suresh Oberai, please give me this, Suresh Oberai, I'm sorry, Suresh Oberai, are you angry with me? Let me please you, I'm so angry, sorry for all this. He doesn't have to do it, he's my child.
It's your child. And you can never think ill for your child.
I forgive him with all his worst mistakes.
Absolutely. And even with the worst mistakes, you cannot think ill for him. You cannot punish him. You cannot curse him. We have created God, like you said, really, that's the word, a villain who's cursing us, who's punishing us, who's angry with us. God cannot do any of these. He's God. He's the perfect being. Even if I have to just create a thought, how would God be? So what's the first word that would come to my mind? How would God be?
Full of love.
Full of love. And the words used for him is punishment, cursing,
angry.
It's just not matching. But because we didn't have the complete knowledge, we believed all this and started living our life accordingly.
If someone tells me that you have ruined my family, you have killed so and so, you, Suresh Oberai, you've finished me, I will get so angry. And we so easily tell this to God.
And you'll say, I've not done anything like this. You'll say,
You're
no, you've
blaming
done it.
him.
Yes, absolutely.
And he'll turn back and say, when did I do this?
Did I do this? Yeah. And then most important, he'll come to you and say, please do anything and change this. And I'm ready to do anything to you. I'm ready to give you any amount of money. I'm ready to do anything for you. Please change what you've done in my house. And what will happen? He can go on requesting, go on giving you any amount of money, any amount of gifts. You will say, I haven't done it, so I cannot change it. I'm not the creator of what's happening in your house.
How can I change it?
How can I change it for you? Same thing we're doing for God today. Praying to Him, pleading Him, begging to Him, please change what's going on in my house. And even offering all kinds of things and saying, please take this and change this. And when this gets done, I will offer more. I will offer more sweets, offer more prasad. I will climb so many stairs. I will fast for so many days. Please correct all this that's happening in my house.
But we're ready to do that hard work there, but not in real life. Like we started this episode,
Right.
that with awareness, I have to put in effort.
Right.
It just didn't say want peace.
Not want
For
peace.
peace, I have put effort.
Right.
My effort is what? Just being aware?
Absolutely.
Just being-
But for that, I needed to realize that I was doing all this and I will be able to change it. See, if I come to know that everything that's happening in my life, I am doing it. And that's the consequences of that. So if I'm not liking things, I will go to correcting it. Let's say I was unhappy and I looked for who to blame. I said, you are the cause of my unhappiness. So I kept pleading to you, please talk nicely to me. Please be nice to me. Please behave properly with me. Please respect me, because I thought when you do that, I will be happy. When I understood, no, this is my creation, irrespective of how others behave, I shifted the focus from you to taking care of my thoughts. I started being happy. Similarly, when I understand that whatever is happening in my life, I am the creator, I will pay attention there. When I thought He is doing everything in my life, it's because of Him that I'm in pain, it's because of Him that I have problems in my life, I'll keep telling Him I won't do anything about it. I'll say, you are the one who wrote it. I'm not happy with what you've written. So please change what you've written for me. Please change this problem that has come. Please correct that what is happening in my life. Why would I do anything for it? We've always been looking for someone to blame for what's happening in our life and for how we are feeling. And when we don't find someone here, we blame him. And when even then things don't go right, we say even God doesn't listen nowadays. Even God is not happy with me. Where do I go? And this takes me into a feeling of guilt, that what have I done? I must have done something terrible for God not to be happy to me. For God to punish me, I must have committed some very grave sin, and this depletes my energy, which I need to work on myself.
My bad luck.
Absolutely. And then, to correct all that, we have a whole lot of people who we will go to, so that our destiny can be changed. I can go to an astrologer, I can go to a Vastu expert, I can go to a Feng Shui expert, which is okay, they're all sciences. They all have what they can do. But important is, there is a whole lot of power within. Like we saw that first cycle, thoughts started from belief system and going up to my destiny. And this is also another thing that we've been hearing since we were children. Whatever karam we will do, we will get the result of that. As will be my action, so will be the result. Whatever seed you sow, so shall you reap. Every religion taught us that. We heard two contradictory things. Whatever karam you do, you will get the result of that. So whatever is happening in your life is a result of your karmas. And yet another thing that we heard is God is writing everything that's happening in your life. These two things are absolutely different. And then what we did was went and mixed both those things, and we said, whatever karam I will do, accordingly God will write the destiny for me. And so when things were not happening right, we thought I must have done some wrong karam for which God is angry with me, for which He is punishing me, and that's why this is happening to me. We need to remember God will not punish even if we have done a wrong karam, because He is ocean of forgiveness. Even if I have done a wrong action, if God had to write the destiny, even after that, He would be very liberal.
My son has not done any mistakes.
Yes.
He has. But still, I want the best
The
for
best
him.
for him. That's why. But like a parent and a child, whatever action your son performs, you cannot stop the consequences of the reaction that will come to him.
Well,
You
if he
can wish the
doesn't,
best.
if he doesn't do well in class, and
Yeah.
he can fail in his examination, so I can't sit and write his exams there.
Absolutely. You can wish the best for him. You can give him the best advice, the best knowledge, all your love, support and powers, but you cannot change the consequences of his action. Whatever action he does, he will get the consequences of it. Same is our relationship with God and us. God can give us knowledge, God can give us love, support, power, always be there for us. But our actions, we will get the consequences for it. And then we come down to this, that whatever action I perform, I will get the result. So finally, who's the creator of my destiny?
Me.
Me, myself.
So if I am the creator of my destiny, I am the healer too.
Absolutely. I can change whatever I want to change.
Because
in
I
that.
know the best.
Perfect.
Because I have done it.
And I know what I want. So let me move according to creating that kind of destiny. Even if I've made a mistake, consequences of that is coming to me, I can change my destiny. And that's what we will see next time.
Can we have a short meditation for this?
Sure. Let me sit back and look at my journey of life. At every step and every interaction, I'm creating thoughts based on my beliefs about myself, about people, God, and the world. As is my thought, so I manifest into action. And with my every action, I become the creator of my destiny. My thoughts, feelings, words, and behavior are the energy that I radiate out into the world. And whatever I send out returns to me. Let me take care today as I move around with family and friends, home and work. Let me be consciously aware of my thoughts, taking full responsibility that my thoughts are writing my destiny. Om Shanti.
My every thought is followed by a feeling. Feelings over a period of time develop my attitude. Attitude comes into action. Action done repeatedly becomes a habit. All my habits put together is my personality. At every step in life, this personality determines my destiny. The source of thoughts is my belief systems, information, and past experiences. If God writes our destiny, then He being a perfect being and our parent, He would write a perfect destiny. He would not be biased and write better for one child than the other.
Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Ye Dwani Mangal Dwani hai. Om Shanti Om. This sound is a sacred song. Shanti.